Hey everyone, Danny Webster here for Pocketnow, and this is the software review of the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc. And this particular device is the International Unlocked version, and it's running Android 2.3 Gingerbread. So let's get to it. So the Xperia Arc is working with a combination of the Sony Ericsson Xperia user interface, which is what they're calling it, and Gingerbread. So we can go into the about information on the phone here. And let's go all the way down, and we can view that it's Android 2.3.2, so not as new as the Nexus S, but still pretty good. And the great thing about this user interface is on the front pages, the home page, you can pinch to zoom out, and you can view all of the applications and widgets that you have stored directly on your home page. So I can just go back to one of them if I want, or I can just go back out. And let's say I wanted to view the media player, all I have to do is click here, and I can view the media player. So if I go into the applications, we have the pretty much basic applications that come on every single Android. One thing that's different is you can see that the live wallpaper on the back is behind all of the applications, which doesn't occur too much on many phones. So I have the default applications of the Android right here. It comes with Asphalt 5, so that's a pretty fun game, and I'll show you that in just a second. We have the calculator, which is reskinned with the Sony Ericsson user interface. You can just go back. We have our calendar, which is pretty big on this device because it is a 4.2-inch screen. We get a nice large calendar. We can view our events, go back and up and down, all that great stuff. We have our camera. The camera on this device is absolutely phenomenal. It takes some of the best pictures that I've ever used a mobile device for. Some of the videos are pretty excellent as well. It does record in full 720p HD. So it allows you to have all these different settings. Let's see, it can change it up to 8 megapixels. Of course, that's a 4:3 aspect ratio, so I can just go back and I'll put it back on 6. So let's go back to some more apps. We have the clock, our contacts. Let's see if I click up here, is it going to show my phone number? And it looks like I haven't set all those up. It just shows myself, so that's not too bad. We can view all of our contacts if we like. Can view our downloads, which we've downloaded directly from the internet. We have our email, our Facebook, FM radio, which allows, this device does have a built-in FM radio, but you probably will need the headphones plugged in order to use that, so we'll just skip that. Our gallery, which is the default gallery on every Android device. Our Gmail, Google search. We have Google Latitude, Let's Golf, which is the 3D cartoon style-esque golf game. We have Liveware Manager, which allows you to predetermine what occurs when you plug a certain accessory into your device. So if you plug your headphones in, you can go to a phone or media or any of those great applications. We have Google Maps. We have Market. I haven't installed Market Enabler because all the apps weren't showing up on this device. We have Media Server, which allows you to set up use this as a media server device. You can play videos and whatnot on the device, or you can also share over a DLNA network. And you can also share other files to your computer. We have messaging, we have MSN Messenger, we have our music applications, navigation, news and weather, a small light version of Office Suite, which only allows you to view documents, our phone dialer. Of course, this device still does not have the speed dial, so if you start dialing something, the phone number doesn't come up with the most common phone numbers that you have stored in your device. We have the Play Now, which allows you to download various games and other things from the PlayStation Network. So we've seen that on the Xperia Play, and I need a SIM card, of course, to have that activated. We have Postcard, which allows you to send photos as a postcard. I've installed Quadrant Standard. We have our settings, our setup guide, which goes through practically everything of this device. It helps you set it up really easily. We have Sync, which allows you to sync with the Sony Ericsson network, Google Talk, Timescape, which integrates Twitter and a few other clandestine messaging social networks that I haven't seen before, because this is from China, so I have these other accounts down here. So I have either Twitter or Facebook, and I can also include my messaging and email into that application. We have Track ID, which is similar to Shazam, and it allows you to view the track information as well as who the artist is and all that other great stuff. So we'll just go back. Voice search, YouTube, and a few other applications. I deleted a couple of them on this phone because I don't really know what they are. Another cool thing about this is that you can rearrange your icons from your own order, alphabetical, most used, and recently installed. So that's great to organize your applications. So if I want to play a song, all I have to do is click on the media player, And the audio quality on this device is pretty excellent. I was surprised because the speaker is so small. I didn't assume that the audio would be so great. So let's go home and view the live wallpaper. We don't have too many. Let's see if I can get to a blank page. I believe it has just the basic live wallpapers that come with Android Gingerbread. So let's see here. Yeah, pretty much just the basic ones that come with Gingerbread. So we can go back home. Let's look at the widgets. We have a few other widgets that are included. So nothing too spectacular. We do have these buttons that allow you to turn and turn off things. So let's just go back. So now we're going to run some benchmarks. These are from the applications that we think are the best 3 benchmark applications available on the Android market. So let's do that real quick. So it looks like the Xperia Arc got a 1605 on the Quadrant Standard. So let's run a couple of other tests. Okay, so now we'll use SmartBench 2011. We'll run this benchmark and come right back. So it looks like the Xperia Arc got a 1341. It says that the average for Android 2.3.2 is around 1352. It looks like the Motorola Zoom is really fast. Still, we'll run the last one, which is LinPack for Android, and we'll do that real quick. And it looks as though we got 38.491 mFlops in a time of 2.18 seconds. So that's pretty fast. So now I'll show you those other games that were on the device that were included. So we can go to Asphalt 5, which is a pretty simple racing game. We'll just wait for it to load. Okay, so here we are on a quick race, and we'll just skip this. And it's pretty simple to control. The controls are very accurate, actually. It's much better than a lot of other mobile devices. So I can move it around, and I can also use a boost, and the game continues on like this, and we just race. The graphics are really good. The screen is phenomenal. The camera does not do this screen justice. So let's go to the golfing game. Okay, so here I am on Let's Golf, and I can move my player either side to side, and what I want to do is select my strength and my accuracy, and let's see how well we do. And as the ball flies over this body of water, we'll see how close we get, and it looks as though I landed in a sand trap. That is just my luck. Anyways, the last thing I'm going to show you is the media player, because the video on this device, when you play video, it uses the mobile Bravia engine. So let's go to some videos. Okay, so here we are on a video of a Final Fantasy game, and the video quality is very superior. This device is capable of playing 720p video resolution. And another great thing about it is the HDMI port on the top. If you connect it to a Sony Bravia television, it will automatically turn the TV on and display exactly what you're seeing on the screen on the television. Of course, you can also do that with other televisions that have HDMI capabilities, but the Sony Bravia televisions are able to turn on when the device is plugged in. So this has been the software review of the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc, and if you like our videos, make sure you give us a thumbs up, and also leave some comments down below. To see the unboxing video, click on the link right about here, and to see the hardware review, click on the link right about here. And stay tuned for the final review. Thanks for watching.